What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been vlogging or posting anything, and I just left y'all like hanging or whatever, but I just been, you know, working on my website. I've been working on my business. I just launched PWORLD, the real PWORLD, and I just released my self-mastery meditation guide. It all will be linked down in the description box. So that's what I've been working on. I've been focusing on that so that I can, you know, pour into the collective. I am being called and guided to step into my true authentic power and just, you know, share my wisdom and share all the things that have helped me get to the mindset and level of frequency that I am on. So that's what we're doing here. What's crazy is I've always been getting like downloads and like messages from the Most High and like, you know, the spirit realm on like what I need to bring to the collective and speak to the collective on, but I wasn't in my power and I wasn't, you know, I wasn't being authentic. I was basically kind of like diminishing, you know, my value in a way and not showing who I am authentically. So that's what I'm doing here. I actually have two messages for the collective, for the people that the chosen ones. I have a message for you guys, and I wrote them down in my journal, and I'm going to read what I wrote, and then I'm going to also elaborate on, you know, get further into detail about the things that I wrote down. The first message is for the collective, for the people who have been like going through such a difficult and challenging time and experiencing so many like losses or transformations, death of the egos, dark night of the soul, whatever y'all want to call it, and just evolving and changing spiritually, and you're trying to like figure out like what's going on, and you don't really know what's going on. Like, you know what's going on, but you're like, damn, like why is everything like happening the way it's happening? I am going to tell you right now what is going on, because I got to download. The first message is hard times are over, and this is judgment time for those who are on this journey of transformation. So I wrote down, I know this journey has been challenging, and I know you are tired, but hard times are over for the collective. All the suffering, betrayal, feeling underestimated has come to an end. I want to say, after the eclipse or moon cycle, your world will change. Because you took that leap and stood in your power, trusted your intuition and the Most High, because you walked away from things that no longer serve you, whether that's a job, people, places, and things, you are coming out of a period of isolation. You did all the work. You remain pure at heart. No matter how many times society tried to bring you down, you did it. Judgment is here. You are about to receive infinite amount of abundance. Because you chose to take all the pain and suffering to help raise the frequency of the planet, you are using your gifts for the betterment of the planet as she arrives. If you are not preparing to help your community, start preparing now. Get ready, because it's happening now. Do your duties as an ascended masters. You know what you were here to you know what you were assigned to do. It is time to get out of hermit mode, which is a mode of just being isolated. Like, the isolation period is over. Like, it's time to step into that power. It is time to recognize the things that you need to bring into this planet to make it more magical, because the planet is waking up regardless of whether you do your duties or not. Don't worry, things are turning in your favor once you do what you were sent here to do. We all have a specific mission. Put your creativity into and raise the frequency of the planet. Take action. And for those who are in separation from like a twin flame or soulmate, be prepared for reconciliation. For others, you will create a community, and your community will love you and respect you. Your community will be so powerful. It's going to change the trajectory. It's going to change the trajectory of society, which will help raise the frequency of the planet. For those who are on a twin flame journey, you two will be a powerful couple. You two will change the trajectory of a partnership. Your mission together and individually will impact the world tremendously. The new energy on this planet is about creativity. As the old earth vanished, new creation must take place. Whatever you are creating will bear fruits. So that is for the collective who, like I said, has been in isolation. You know you have a bigger purpose on this planet. You know you're here to speak and guide others and help raise not only your frequency, but help raise the frequency of their entire planet, because you don't want to... Who has a bumblebee? I seen a bumblebee and a butterfly. Y'all, it is the new year now. Like, it is a new year. March, well, today is March 20th, but the new year is here. Things are like all the fruits, all the hard work that you put in, whether it was from 3 months ago, 3 years ago, however long, the fruits are, you will bear fruit from all the hard work that you have put into, you know, whether it's, you know, into yourself. If you have a business that you're working on, everything is going to manifest and it's going to cause a ripple effect, because the way that, like I said, the way that the world is changing, like that hustle mindset, like, it's crazy to say, because it's like it's changing right before our eyes. Like, we see it. We see all the, you know, the information that's coming out about what our oppressors have been lying to us and programming us to believe and think, and what they've been doing. You know, everything is coming to light, and this world is changing, and you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be stuck in a dimension that is not uplifting, you know, because a dimension is not a specific place. It's all about eternal, like your eternal world, like your inner world and who you are as a person. Like, if you don't know your power, if you're not trying to work on yourself, if you're not meditating, and if you don't understand that God is within you, you are going to be left behind. You're going to be stuck in this this 3D world, and you're always going to be focusing on materialistic things. Not saying that, you know, higher dimensions don't have material things, but the way that we are so adamant about maintaining these material things is what's keeping our vibration so low. Like, it's keeping us small. Like, it's not, we're all meant to be in power, and we're all meant to, for the ones that are chosen. I'm not talking about, because it's if you know, you know. I'm not going to get into that, but if you know, you know. Some people are meant to be, you know, just be, but you know, you have people who are meant to be of service and meant to be of power, and you have to realize that, like, if you always thought that that's what you're supposed to do, that's what you're supposed to do, and you need to get up on that. Like, you need to stop playing small, stop being scared, stop being, you know, just stop being small and really take that leap of faith and, like, do it. Like, for me right now, this is new to me. Like, I've always kept all this information and all these downloads and stuff to myself, but lately it's just like, why keep it to myself when I really have nothing to lose? Like, I don't have nothing to lose, and I have everything to gain. So I've been put in this position. You know, I did a lot of work on myself, and I'm just here to share that, so that the frequency, like, once a collective of people get on that frequency, like, it's going to change energetically. Like, it's going to change the world energetically. And that's what needs to be done, because, like I said, the old world is falling apart. Like, the people, the oppressors, they know they in a war with, it's a whole war going on outside of, like, our two eyes. And we have to understand, like, as a collective, as a people, we are in control. Like, we are in control. Like, we can control this shit. We just have to know that we have the control and control it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to work their fucking jobs, and we don't have to live a life where we're working just to pay bills. What type of fucking life is that? But I understand, you know, laws and regulations. I understand working to, you know, I understand working to maintain a lifestyle. But the way that they have put us in this small ass box to where, like, we have to, first of all, the what they pay us to work doesn't add up to how much these fucking bills are. Like, how much it is to maintain. We have to pay car note, we have to pay car insurance, we have to pay for gas, which is high. We have to pay rent, which is, you have to work 2 or 3 jobs to pay, you know, to keep up with your rent. Like, that type of lifestyle is not healthy for the average person. And once we all realize that, like, once we have to get up out of that mindset that, like, work to pay a fucking bill. It don't make sense. It never made sense to me that I have to, like, even before, like, I got on this journey, like, yeah, it didn't sit well with me that I have to just work to pay a bill. Like, it never made sense to me. And that's why I haven't worked a job in like 10 years, literally. Like, and that's why I transitioned over to, you know, being independent and like dancing, which, if you don't know, I used to be a stripper. I used to be a dancer, but I decided to not do that anymore because of, you know, as I got older, somebody getting a car repo right now, child. It's like nobody is doing this shit no more. Nobody is working just to pay a fucking bill. Who gives a motherfuck? And once we all as a collective say fuck that shit, they have no choice, because they have no choice but to be like, damn, like, okay, boom. Because if they make money off of us, they feed up off of our energy. Once we take our energy back, once we take our power back, they have no choice but to let us keep our power. And that's what a lot of people need to understand. I don't need nobody to feel sorry for me about my situation. My situation was intentional. A lot of people don't know that, and it was intentional. Like, I knew that, of course I knew this was going to happen to me. Like, I knew, because I didn't believe in working a job. I just want to say, I understand that people have children and other responsibilities. I am not talking to y'all. I am solely talking to the people who know that they have a purpose, and people just like me who have they don't have really that many responsibilities, but they have a bigger purpose, and they're being divinely guided to not work those jobs and just be an entrepreneur and create and co-create with the universe. That's who I'm talking about. Because I don't want y'all to think that I'm just solely talking about people, just everybody in general. I know people have children. I know people have responsibilities. Handle y'all responsibilities, but I'm talking about the ones who are on a fucking mission. That's it. That's all. I am not trying to make everybody feel like they don't need to work a job. And I, grew up out of working as a dancer. I knew what the fuck was going to happen. So, like, when I post those videos, I wasn't asking for y'all to feel sorry for me or, just, it never gave that. Like, it never gave that. I'm simply just vlogging and sharing my journey, because I know a lot of people don't do this, but I know a lot of people are going through this. And I wanted to showcase people, like, yeah, like, you can go through something like this. I've been in a situation before. Like, it ain't shit to get yourself up out of it. It's all about, like, planning and executing and having a plan, like, working and co-creating with the universe. Like, that's what I'm putting out into the world. Like, that's what I'm trying to put out into the world and get people to see, like, working a job just to pay a fucking bill is not the only way to live. Like, that's not the only way. You can do that if you want to. If that's what you're being called to do that. Like, if you want to be a worker, do that. I'm talking about the ones who has a vision for better, like who's understanding what's going on in this world for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to for those people. I'm not talking to nobody that would rather work at a railroad job, but just because, like, it's different mindsets when it comes to like this type of situation. You have survival mode, and you have a mode where you can put yourself in a position to co-create with the universe. And sometimes it takes, sometimes it takes you losing all of your material gains in the meantime. Like, everything is temporary. Like, this is temporary. Like, yes, I have my days sometimes when I be like feeling like, damn, like, okay, all right, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm tired. I'm mentally drained. Like, I'm tired of being strong. But at the end of the day, I feel like I was built for this shit. Like, I feel like if it was anybody else, the person probably would have been fucked up mentally, or like, when, I don't know, like, it's just, I can see how you can instantly get in survival mode being in this type of situation. But for me, I am being called to do something different. And I'm just like, look, y'all, look. I said, y'all can go ahead and work y'all jobs. Y'all can go ahead and do all of that. Don't get on here trying to make me feel like I need to do the same thing y'all doing. That's the whole thing. That's my whole point of being in this situation. Do you think that everybody in my family is not telling me, or my friends and stuff not telling me the same thing? It's either I'm gonna listen to the outside world, or I'm gonna listen to the Most High and my higher self. I don't give a fuck about what y'all gotta say. Like, that's not. If I listen to everybody and they advice and all that, I'll be just like y'all. I wouldn't have no type of purpose. I'll be just like y'all, working them jobs and just working to pay bills, and it's just not enough. It's not enough. Like, even with dancing, like, I was working. At first I was making money. At first I was making the type of money that was worth me doing what I was doing. But when it got to a point where I wasn't making shit, and I'm shaking my ass for a few dollars, no. And I'm not finna go work at a job for a few dollars. It's a mindset thing. It is all inner knowing. There's nobody, because if everybody's doing the same thing, why would I listen to y'all? Or why would I listen to everybody that's telling me to do the same fucking thing? It just don't make sense if I'm trying to attract bigger. And I know it's temporarily. Like, some people say, like, working that job that you need to get is temporary, but I am on rude. But yeah, like, my journey is different. My purpose is to share and enlighten people. And like, I mean, y'all gonna see though. Y'all gonna see. It's not nothing that I can make y'all understand right now. Like, y'all just gonna have to see, because it's a process. It's a journey, and I feel like the Most High is working with me with this, or I'm working with the Most High with this. I'm a visionary. I see the bigger picture, and I've been seeing the bigger picture since I was a fucking kid. So like, everything that I've been through in my life has gotten me to this point of realization that I need to step into my power and change the collective. I've always known, bro. Like, even when I was a kid, and just like I used to ask my mom like all type of questions, like why the government has this much power, or like why is a person that bleeds the same as us has power. And that's what really made me like listen to my inner voice, because my inner voice will always give me the answers. Like, it always gave me the answers that I need, the answer that made sense to how we're supposed to be living on this planet, not what they have programmed us to be. Like, that's the difference. It just didn't make sense to me as a kid that the same person, like if you was to shoot that person, they're gonna bleed the same way. How the fuck can somebody tell you what you have to do with your own life? Like, they tell you have the freedom, they tell you have this, you have your freedom, but it's not giving you have your freedom. because you don't have no fucking say so. So you're just gonna go, you're gonna live your whole life being programmed to living how they want to live. But at the end of the day, the planet itself, she is waking up, and it's time for all of us to wake up. She has risen. She is waking up. She has awakened. She's already up. Like, it's war all around us. Y'all don't fucking see it when they hide the sky, the sky with clouds, and hide the sun because they know we need the sun. I feel like rules, yes, we need rules, we need laws, we need regulations, but at the end of the day, what they have placed upon us is not healthy for the collective. It's just not healthy. Like, I wish that I can be like in office and allow, or just run a government and just, show them how the fuck or what the fuck we need as people, because it's like they're intentionally lowering our frequency so that they can have that power. And they change laws daily so that you won't, like, they literally they're taking TikTok, or they trying to take TikTok from creators who quit their job just to be content creators, because a lot of people don't want to be in that hustle mentality. That shit is not fucking healthy. And for the people that's like working a job, and I get, being in like working a job, like working to provide, but like it's a certain, I feel like people that want to work should work a job, but people that don't want to work should have other opportunities. They're not giving us other opportunities to do that, and it sucks. And it's not how a nation should be ran. Like, I am 1,000% against how they're running the whole nation. Like, I'm so against. They lie to us about little shit. Like, they lie to us about everything. So it's like, why the fuck would we like trust them, and why the fuck would we follow their rules? You know what I'm saying? When we are in power, like, if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't have shit. So I'm just about that. Like, I'm all about change, because I feel the change that is happening around me, like around us as a collective. So I am here to share this message, and I already spoke. The other message that I was trying to put out also, which what I just talked about, is the hustle culture. The hustle culture is over. It's a frequency shift. I can go ahead and read what I wrote. I said, the world is changing, information is surfing. We have been lied to by our oppressors about everything. We are breaking from the spell that they have placed upon us for generations and generations. A lot of people are waking up to their power. A lot of things cosmically is changing. The planet herself is waking up, so we must wake up with the planet, or else we'll be left down here in this dimension. A dimension is just a mindset. It's a frequency thing. When you raise your frequency, you ascend. You literally ascend. When I raise my frequency, every time I raise my frequency, whether it's a little frequency or a bigger frequency, like, it's like a vibration. It's like a vibration and like me rising at the same time, like energetically. Like, you will feel the shift. Like, I've noticed that when I'm in meditation, or like when I have like a download, when I'm sitting in the sun or sitting by a fire. Like, the other day I was sitting by the fire that's at this hotel that I'm at, and as I'm just sitting by the fire, I can feel just being around the elements. I can feel my energy vibrating high. Like, it's so crazy, like, to even experience it, but it's happening, and I know it's real because I'm experiencing it, and I just want everybody to be able to experience this magic as well. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I created PWORLD. That's why I created this this self-mastery meditation, so that y'all can tap into their energy too. And I also provided in that meditation practice, I provided information that could help you understand your power as a melanated guy, our Blacks and Latino people, our community. I shared information that I've been intaking over the years of my journey, and I put that into practice because I feel like, yeah, you can meditate, but if you don't know who you are, if you don't know where you come from, if you don't know what's in your blood and why they treat us the way they treat us, then you wouldn't even know like your power for real. So you got to understand your power first, and understand, because that's that's gonna irritate me. Understanding your power is going to allow you to meditate different. It's going to allow you to heal differently, because you're going to understand your power. So, and I also put down, I said, why the fuck would we continue to follow their rules when everything they program us to do or think is lowering our vibration and making us feel powerless, making us feel like we have to praise and worship everything outside of ourselves, and keeping us so busy we don't have the time to even go within and tap into that power. They keep us so busy with working a job, but working 2 or 3 jobs just to pay a fucking bill, just so we can have somewhere to lay our head. That is not a way to fucking live, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, because y'all be tired and drained. Y'all can't even take time to yourself, especially with people with children. Like, you have to probably you can't even have time. You can't even have the time and peace to yourself, because once you get off work, you got to take care of your kids. You got to cook. You got to clean. And it's just like, who wants to live that? Nobody should be living like that. Yeah, I just want us as the collective to get on this wave, because this is going to help. It's going to help the planet also fight, because she's already, at war, with the oppressors and the people of power, like the people that we praising and worshiping. So it's like, to help her, to help nature, we have to get on this frequency so it can match. So like, can't nobody fuck. We just gotta stand 10 toes behind nature. Like, that's what it is. Like, fuck all that other shit. Like, I get it. Like, a new world is gonna be the new world that is coming. Man, I can feel it. I can feel the peace, and I can feel the happiness and joyfulness in this world and this planet once we collectively shift our frequency. And it's taking people like me to step out. So I know, what I got to do. I'm doing what I got to do, even though this is it's kind of uncomfortable even talking like this, because I don't really, like I said, I don't share this side of me with nobody, even with my friends. Like, I give like people that I'm close to, like my circle, I give them like a glimpse of who I am, but they don't really know either. So it's like, this is coming off like fresh. Like, this is like who I am for real. Like, this is who I truly am. Like, yeah, I can be fun and I can be the life of the party, but baby, at the end of the day, we're going to evolve, we're going to heal, and we are going to elevate. We're going to raise our frequency, because that is all y'all need to be focusing on and worry about. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all think about nature, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end it off. If y'all think about nature, if y'all think about how fruit bear from the trees, and we get all our minerals and herbs and food from plants that grow naturally from the world, the earth, the soil, it's all right here for us to have. It's all right here for us to have. We don't have to work like that crazy. I'm not saying that like not working or like creating or whatever term y'all want to use, I'm not saying that it's necessary, that it's not necessary. I'm saying that the way they have programmed us to think that we have to work, but it's like they're placing these struggles on us. Like, it's not like we are choosing to struggle. It's like they're placing it upon us. We're not designed to live like how they programming us to live. Some people are so numb to the programming and the spells that they put over us and all this shit. Like, people are so numb to it that they don't really see, like, their frequency is so low that they're so used to it, and that's all for them, that's their truth, that's their, that's their truth, which is fine. Like, it can be someone's truth, but for those who are seeking and they have a deep knowing, baby, you already know what's going on. Like, like, stop playing and just get to, we gotta change, bro. We have to change. That's all I'm saying. So I don't like them type of bugs because they be popping my ass. If you guys are interested in a self-mastery meditation guide, it'll be linked down in the description box, as well as the real PWORLD website. It'll be all linked down in the description box. Y'all can check out the website, join the community, join the vibe. I have the Instagram, the TikTok, which I'm still working on, the Twitter. All the socials for the real PWORLD will be on the website, so, and also in the description box if you guys want to check it out. Join the community, subscribe to the website, which will be, subscribing to the website is just for like emailing you, like I'll be sending like discounts and like updates and messages regarding PWORLD. But eventually I'll have a subscription service where you can subscribe and be an exclusive member. PWORLD is infinite. Like, it's gonna scale so high. Like, I have so many plans for PWORLD, but for right now I am selling digital products as far as like meditation guides. Right now I'm working on a like the codes to healing, and because I know healing is like a ongoing thing, so I have mastered healing like within myself, so I wanted to share. I'm basically just going to be putting out products of how to be like that person of power, bro. Like, how to navigate through all of your eternal matters and meditation, and just I'm not saying that I'm perfect at all, but I have literally mastered certain important things that I feel like other individuals need. So yeah, so that's what PWORLD is all about. I do plan to create events and trips and stuff like that for the collective, where we can come together and like just share our testimony. With everything is on the website. I placed everything on the website for you guys to read and just damn, I just got that was ringing in my ear, was loud as hell, but it was like so temporary. That's crazy. It was like it flew past my ear. That's crazy. So yeah, make sure y'all check out PWORLD down in the description box. Look at the website, check out the website, and follow the Instagram, the Twitter. And yeah, love you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all are really taking everything into consideration. Like, this is no time to play. Okay? Get on y'all shit and stop being scared. Like, stop being scared and stop living in fear. Like, stop that. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Like I can do this without y'all. I don't talk on low. I go back to the trap house, spread that bitch in the bounce down, cash it in and I cash out.